I think the discourse around DACA has been very confusing because what deferred action is, DACA grants its recipients deferred action, which is really not more than a notification that the individual is not a high priority for deportation. It's a form of prosecutorial discretion that has existed for decades, very long time, and it doesn't give any legal status. It's very tenuous. There are certain indirect kinds of benefits that people can get. They can apply for work authorization under separate legal authority, which has existed for a long time. So it was a somewhat interesting initiative for the Obama administration to take, because what they were really trying to do was sort of ensure that the way in which the bureaucracy was exercising discretion was rational, that it was sort of, that like what was happening in one part of the country is consistent with what's happening in another part of the country, that, that similar kinds of cases that have similar equities, that the discretion is being exercised in a manner that is faithful to the enforcement priorities that the policy-making officials were exercising. I think in the political discourse, it has been characterized rather differently as effectively a grant of legal status in the face of congressional refusal to do so, for example, by passing the DREAM Act or something like that. And that's a completely misunderstood, that's not the right way to understand what the initiative is, because it doesn't, it could be revoked tomorrow. And indeed, now we see, right, that the Trump administration is planning to revoke it, which just sort of goes to show that the claims by its critics were never really quite correct.